Components of journal article and the some trick reading article. Title: A simple summary of the main idea of the paper. It should identify the main topic, the variables or theoretical issue under investigation, and the relationship between them. Name of authors. Affiliations tell you which institutions that the authors belong to, and it is usually where the research was conducted. It is common to have multiple authors who have collaborated on the research and the writing of the paper. Abstract: a brief, non-evaluative, comprehensive summary of the contents of the article. Introduction: usually the introduction describes what is the problem and how important it is. What have other researchers found on about the problem before review of the relevant literature? What are the hypotheses and objectives of the study? What are the research design and how is design influenced by the hypothesis? What are the theoretical and practical implications of the study? Method: describe in detail how the study was conducted, enables the reader to evaluate the appreciations of the method used in the study and the reliability and validity of the result. Method usually includes the following subsections: participants, materials, procedure. Result: summarize the data collected and the statistical treatment of the data. A brief statement of the main result or findings followed by a report in sufficient detail to justify the conclusion. It is common to find figures and tables in this section. Discussion: evaluates and interprets the implication of the result, especially with respect to the original hypothesis, includes a clear statement of the support or non-support for the original hypothesis. Reference: list work cited in the text of the article, intended to get credit to the work of previous research and document statements made about literature. These are some trick reading articles. At first, reading the journal, note the title, abstract, and introduction first. Reading glimpses of important contents. Reading the concluding section, look briefly at the reference. By the time these two are thoroughly reading the journal, look carefully at the writing on the inside text a while. Mark things that are relevant, because it is time to know the background. The third, to understand the full text requires careful attention. In order to see the details, should be able to think about how to present the fact of ideas. Then, do this part of make it easier. Beginning to read from the introduction. Section is not abstract. Abstract contains brief caption or summary of the journal's entire contents in the abstract reference to background, methods, results, and journal conclusion. Create a summary of the background. The introduction section contains such vital features as what purpose research has been done, the importance of doing this research, and what research should be done next. Read the result section. After reading the accomplishment section, you can summarize it. There's no need to try to determine the contents of the outcome. See the concluding portion. A good conclusion is the one that can answer the core of the problem.